Ooh-wee. The Lakers are going to need to find answers. They're going to need to find answers real quick. Deondre Hawkins here with another edition of Lakers Talk Daily, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic, head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino, just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. First half of that game last night against the Phoenix Suns looked great, looked really good. Guys were out there flying around, they were getting to the basket, they were limiting second chance opportunities. You know the Phoenix Suns like to get out there and run. Lakers did a good job in the first half of clogging up the paint, making it real difficult. You know the Suns like to take difficult shots, especially Devin Booker, Durant, and Bradley Beal. They love to get to their spots, especially in the mid-range area. They made some shots, obviously some tough ones. Lakers, there's nothing you can do about it if you're a defender. It's okay. Lakers bounced back on the other end. Austin Reeves capitalized in that second quarter. He went on a run for himself. The all-around production looked good. Deondre Russell started getting involved, started to get through pick and rolls, made a couple floaters in the rim. A couple of dish outs looked good. Anthony Davis was attacking as well, getting to the free throw line a little bit. Didn't really settle as much as we saw in the Denver game. LeBron looked okay out there. You know, he struggled last night, but hey, it's all right. Because the first half, their offense didn't dictate their defense. Yes, the Suns, we know how high level they can score. They like to shoot a lot in the threes, too, which they did in that first half. But the Lakers responded really well in that first half. I said the last episode, Lakers need to play a complete game. 48 minutes, right? 48 minutes. That's what I said in the last episode. Second half comes. They let Jusuf Nurkic, no disrespect, like I said, Jusuf Nurkic in the start of that third quarter go on a run of himself. I mean, this guy was getting rebounds, outletting it out the floor. There was no one back. Normally, you expect the guard to be back in transition because you got guys like Anthony Davis and your bigs crashing the glass, right? None of the guards getting back. And then on the other end of the floor, these guys were settling. They couldn't make anything. The Lakers could not make anything. Every single shot that they're shooting was a brick. Then there was no one in there to crash the glass. I mean, every single possession that came down, one dribble, two dribble, shoot a three-pointer. Come off the pick and roll, step back, three-pointer. We get in transition. We don't want to attack the rim now. We want to pull back, shoot a three-pointer. Every single shot the Lakers took in that third quarter, in that second half, they were just settling. And then you go on the Suns' end. They run their offense. And guess who they're running the offense through? Jusuf Nurkic. Why? That third quarter, Nurkic would set a screen. He'd roll to the basket. The Lakers would switch. Cam Reddish would switch on Nurkic. Rui Hachimura would switch on Nurkic. Anthony Davis out there guarding a perimeter guy. Yes, we understand the Suns like to go small ball sometimes, but in that particular point that I just made, Jusuf Nurkic is in the paint. He's scoring at will. These guys are too little for him. Don't know why they were switching a smaller guard on Nurkic. He came in there and jump-started that second half for the Suns. And then after he did that, it was all hell. All hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. There was no effort whatsoever. I was on the post-game show last night with Beto Duran. He does pre, half, and post if you guys want to tune in for Lakers when they have their game day. Went on a post-game show last night, and the callers that were calling, there was a bunch of callers, and let me tell you something. They were really, really upset. And it wasn't even about the offense. Every single call had to do with the Lakers defense. I said it last episode, Lakers got to play a complete game, 48 minutes. And they got out-hustled in that second half. The Suns were just better than them. There was no excuse. Like, you can't make excuses. You hung with them in the first half. You did your job. You paid attention to detail. You stuck to the game plan. That's what kept yourselves in the game. Then you go in the second half, and you go away from all that. Don't understand why they did that, but they went away from all that. No one was attacking the basket. the Suns, it's not like the Suns did a good job and like switching up their game plan and forcing the Lakers to shoot perimeter jump shots. They were just settling. Legs got tired. They looked really tired out there in that second half. I was at Cosm with Beto last night. That's where the post-game show was at. And let me tell you something real quick. Cosm is a beautiful place. It was beautiful. The Dome, I really felt like I was courtside. There's people hitting me up on Instagram like, hey man, are you in Phoenix? Are you in Phoenix? I'm like, nah, I'm at Cosm, man. One of the best places right now in LA to go to. And that place is amazing. But the fans in there's a bunch of Laker fans in there. And just the disappointment they saw in that second half. It's like, man, when are we going to respond well and come out ready to go in the second half, play a complete game? It was just hard to see and hard to watch the downfall that took place. Because in the first half, you're like, oh, okay. This might be a game that can go down the wire. This is going to be a really competitive game. I like the way the Lakers are playing. The Suns are playing well too, but Lakers are, they're in this. This is a game that could go really down to the wire. And then, second half comes, flat energy. There was, I get tired of repeating myself every single episode about energy and effort. But that's the storyline. That is the storyline with this team. They don't play hard enough. They don't. Lack of competitiveness. Again, JJ Redick came in the postgame and said, hey, look, man, we can drop all the X's and O's. We can put them in the right spots. And then they just don't go out there and they don't execute. They had to switch to a 2-3 zone. A 2-3 zone. And they're still getting everywhere and anywhere at will. There was no resistance whatsoever on the defensive end. Now they got to face the San Antonio Spurs tonight. Second game of back-to-back. And there is no time in between for Lakers to rest. They obviously on the flight, they have time to rest, but now you got to switch it. Turn that game off, and now you got to play against the San Antonio Spurs. A Spurs team who is going to be hungry and ready to go. Wembanyama had a great night last night. Are they going to be ready to go come for this game? We'll get into a little bit of that right after let my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick message.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
Lakers got the San Antonio Spurs tonight. After that humiliating second half performance against the Phoenix Suns, what are the Lakers going to do this game? Are they going to go out there like they did in San Antonio last time and have a full, complete game? 48 minutes of hustle. 48 minutes of getting to the basket, getting fouled. The Lakers have success when they get fouled because Lakers shoot a lot of free throws. And when they shoot a lot of free throws, they win. Why do you go away from that? Because when you shoot free throws, you slow the other team down. The momentum kind of slows down. When they didn't do that with the Phoenix Suns, the momentum kept going like this for the Suns. They like to get out and run. The Spurs team is young. They are fast. They got an experienced guard in Chris Paul. Wembanyama, you know what he's going to be doing. They got a veteran Harrison Barnes. They got a whole bunch of guys who are going to come ready to play. From the starting lineup to their 8 guys, to their 9 guys, to their 10 guys. Can the Lakers get that? Can they get a whole complete game from the whole team? 48 minutes. That's the story. Literally, you can drop anything that you want. Game plan, you can put them in the right spots defensively. Offensively, you can put them in the right spots. You can have a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. Against the Suns, it was real stagnant that third quarter. A lot of guys were ball watching. There was no back cuts. There was no movement. Everything was just pass, shoot. Can the Lakers have a fluid offense in this game? An offense that's completely ran through the shot clock. It's just frustrating to watch because you can see the peak of this team. And it just took a big decline ever since that Orlando Magic game. It's just been like there's no energy whatsoever ever since that game. Can the Lakers find their groove tonight? I hope they can. I feel like they can. This is another game that you can get back in your rhythm. You're on a 3-game losing streak. Let's knock that losing streak out. Let's get back in the winning column, man. Let's get back. Punch them in the mouth. First half, go in there, punch them in the mouth. Second half comes, punch them in the mouth. Do not stop. Do not stop. At this point, run up the score if you have to. Run up the score. I don't care. Get up 20. Get up 30. Put a statement on, man. Kendrick Perkins came out and made tweets last night. He was talking about, man, the Lakers need answers on both ends of the floor in the perimeter. They don't have no answers whatsoever in the perimeter. Can the Lakers get those answers tonight? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Lakers, Laker fans, I understand why you guys are frustrated. Everyone is frustrated. But tonight, hopefully that frustration goes out the window just for a little bit. Appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Peace.